guys, welcome to another episode here. We're going to be actually taking a look at a live match. Well, a replay of a live match. It's a viewer war. That's right. Look, let's introduce our two teams. We've got the blue team on the left, Firebat here on the Chen with the My Little Goat. Then you have Dawnslayer on the Kerrigan on the Zebra, Uther on the Warhorse with ElGrande, Solid playing Raynor here with the Master Skin, Sick Master Skin on the Cyberwolf. Tychus bottom lane here with the mount that reminds me of Star Wars. notoriousDIG on the Falstad for the red team with Jerkiru on the Rhaegar. You've got Messiah on the Arthas with the special BlizzCon mount. Disturbed the Vala up top here with the Abathur Jobahan. And it's going to be an exciting match. We're on Dragon Shire. And now you've got a little bit of a gank set up here. Mid lane, Arthas. Well, it is Arthas, but it's also the Uther Kerrigan here with the stun, the Wombo combo. See if they get anything. Meanwhile, you've got a 2-on-2 split for the red team right now. And I'm trying to think of some names to call these guys. There's no names. These are just kind of an impromptu little viewer game that happened yesterday. Oh, and the Uther stun lands on top of the Kerrigan pool, the Grasp. Unable to get Rhaegar, though. He's a tough hero to kill with that battle mount. The Shrine's going to be activating soon. Checking out top lane. It's going to be pretty slow with the Abathur here to help. Look at all those mines in the bushes. We should have a decent time for Vala there. Otherwise, Vala versus Chen. Chen's going to win that every time. But with the Abathur, maybe she'll be able to hold her own. And then you've got looks like Solid here mid lane on the Raynor versus the Arthas. That'll be an interesting middle match in the match that we have to check out. But you can see there's a gank being set up here. Arthas is probably onto it. He knows better than to overextend into his lane. He's just staying close enough here. He gets the root down. He's actually... Oh! Kerrigan misses the combo here. Solid taking a big hit. And we're going to have top Shrine go to the Reds. And bottom Shrine as well. So blue is going to have to defend mid. Red versus blue. Me versus you. Looks like a little bit of a shift here. Chen fighting Vala for that top Shrine. But with the Abathur hat, you can see the Vala is able to do some damage. And meanwhile, Arthas going to take the Shrine. Channel the Dragon Knight, unable to do it. Raynor deflecting him there in the mid. And now Vala's overstayed her welcome. Even the Abathur hat's not going to be enough to save her from this. The try here. The Uther Kerrigan coming up to get that kill. Nice play from Blues. Going to be able to get that Shrine back, and then we'll have no Dragon Knight for some time here. So a little bit of a... I don't want to get you guys too dizzy with all this movement. The movement of the cameras, but it's a little bit of a delay in the game, in the action. You can see Tower starting to lose some ammo, take some hits. We do have those level 4 talents up. If we want to take a look at that real quick, you've got Tychus going for the Q here. He's building up his overkill with armor-piercing rounds and spray and pray. Chen taking the extra slow on level 1, plus the fortifying brew is granted twice as fast. Level 4, all standard builds here. Dense weight stone on the Uther, an interesting choice. Get a little bit of extra damage on his stuns. He is roaming quite a bit here with the Kerrigan, and she's got the Primal Grasp. All pretty common standard builds here. A block on the Arthas, interesting enough. And then you've got, looks like the arrow build here on the Vala. She's going for a little bit more health, a little bit more sustain in the lane. And then Farsight on the Rhaegar. A little bit of a symbiote build here with extra damage on the W for Abathur. And then, of course, you've got Bribe on Falstad. And that's going to be so useful. I hate to give up Seasoned Marksman on a Falstad, but that Bribe can be so useful on this map in particular. So we're back into the laning phase, and it looks like Red's going to be able to maintain control bottom for now, and top as well, getting that. The Vala here is quick to get out this time versus the last time. She does make it out safe and sound. And with 2 lanes and 2 shrines under control for Red here, blue does defend middle. Kerrigan now going down. Let's see what happens down here. She's going to jump into the bottom lane possibly for a gank. It would be a 2v2. And we actually do... Oh, the stun going from Uther on the Arthas. Able to get a kill here. Arthas just stepping out a little too far. And Messiah taking a fall. And now the man advantage for the brief second there goes to blue. They are up a level at this point just from the kills. 2 kills to 0. And look at that combo on the Rhaegar. Somebody notoriously difficult to gank is going to take a fall there. Unfortunately, running this way, he might have actually been able to make it behind the gate there. It would have been close, no doubt. Now bottom Shrine control going back. And oh, Arthas coming in here. He gets the root on the Tychus, and Tychus takes a fall. Just a little bit. Did not see that coming, I am certain. Nice play from Messiah. Avenging his earlier death there. You can see Jordan taking a little bit of a hit on the morale. And meanwhile, Vala and Abath are pushing this lane back. Chen taking a beating here. He's such a good laner, but it's essentially a 2v1 situation here. Not going to be able to hold his own. And now Messiah going to work on the Raynor mid lane, but has to back up just because he's so low in health at this point. And it's kind of settled out to a 2v2 bottom lane. You had heroes going back to heal up. All these different zoom modes get me here. Tychus coming back to mid lane. We have level 7 and the talents for blue. Checking those out. Pretty common adaptation for the friendly jump. First aid, pressure point, holy devotion, searing attacks. So searing attacks common. Holy devotion is when Uther goes to ghost form. He gets 100% damage and healing out of his abilities. I guess the Uther is planning on dying. And sometimes you see that on a tank build. Nice play from the Kerrigan and the Chen here to get the Vala. So this roaming ganking style with the Uther Kerrigan has been doing work. And look at that barrel roll from notoriousDIG, able to escape, and then he flies back to the well, escapes the gank from the Uther and the Tychus. But now Raynor here mid lane able to channel the Dragon Knight, does not get it off. Arthas coming in with the root, and the Envenom goes down. That's going to pop his passive, but not get a kill. For a second, it looked like Raynor might take a fall. Chen's going to try, and now it's a 2v1 with Arthas already below half health. He's going to be in trouble here. The Abathur hat comes in. Chen drinking, Raynor shooting. The root misses, and Arthas takes a fall. But that gives Vala enough time. Hashtag worth to get the top shrine back, and we won't see Dragon Knight. But we're going to have level 10 here quickly for blue team. Falstad barrel rolling to safety yet again. I am surprised. With those barrel rolls, it's almost like he took the extended range on the barrel roll. And you can see Boomerang here. Very common build for the Falstad. Rune Tap on the Arthas. Earth Shield for that extra HP on the Rhaegar. Repeating Arrow to complete that arrow build here for the Vala. And then the increase the range of the symbiote plus the stab damage on Abathur. He's going to be doing a lot of symbioting this game. You can see a laser drill taken for Tychus. Very interesting choice here. Maelstrom on the Kerrigan. And we don't have two choices picked yet. Divine Storm, of course, on the Uther. Also common. So we'll have to see how this laser drill works out. Very, very interesting pick. Going to change things up quite a bit. Usually you do see the Odin on the Tychus. Things slowed down a bit. You can see Abathur's pushing this lane top. Kerrigan goes in for the gank, but the vault from Vala. She's able to escape. A 2v1 bottom lane. Rhaegar unable to contest Shrine here. And it's 2v2 now, top lane. As I believe we do have an alarm going off. There we go. Let's silence that. And my phone wants to be difficult. There we go. Alright, so back to the action. There's no time for pauses here. That's right. You've got a 2v3 here for blue. It looks like Raynor was going to come down for the gank, but we got actually Kerrigan. No, she's going to go back top lane, and it is going to quickly turn into a 2v2 here with the Abby hat. And then there come the spirits from the Chen. Storm Earth Fire going off. Panda Pals popped, and Vala's going to take a fall. Hunter becomes the prey. Falstad attempting to come up here to contest, unable to do so. And Rhaegar being shoved back bottom lane. It's really hurting being down 2 levels at this point. Reds still do not have their heroics. Mine's going down here to prevent a Dragon Knight. Arthas holding strong in mid lane. Falstad taking over top for Vala. And then we have a tower fall bottom. Lots of damage being done here. Rhaegar just cannot contest at this point. Looks like he's even being zoned out of XP. Close to hitting 10. And that grenade doing work. Falstad is able to take back top though. And this will prevent a Dragon Knight for the time being. But notoriousDIG has to be careful. He's going ham on the Kerrigan, but the Chen is here to back her up. Turned her to a 2v2 bottom lane. Vala shifting down here with the Rhaegar. And I'm not sure, she's already so low on health. They do hit 10. Heroics are going to be up. We have to watch to see what is used. Healing wards going out. It falls quickly. Raynor unable to take the Dragon Knight mid. Arthas and the Abbey hat. Oh my god, the Abbey hat. The root, the Envenom, and the sword. The Lich King taking it down. This turret, the Frostmourne Hungers, did get the work done there mid lane. This laser, though, doing work. The Divine Storm from Uther catches the Vala. I just cannot talk fast enough to keep up with the action in this game. And I tell you, another root going down mid lane with the Arthas. The Envenom this time on the Arthas, not the Kerrigan. And the Maelstrom is popped. Oh, this could get risky. Uther is coming up for the stun. That's going to be a death, I think. No, the nice heal from Rhaegar coming at the last second to save his brethren. And then Chen takes a fall to the Abbey-hatted Falstad top lane. Non-stop action, back and forth. Still a 2-level advantage for the Blues. At this point, a 4-kill advantage. No forts. Well, 1 fort did fall to that laser drill. You could see the utility of it. So effective there. in pushing the lane, not so much in team fights necessarily. It's going to depend on the positioning. We have to see what goes down. Do have the level 13 talent, Shrink Ray, Art of War, Relentless, Lead Rain, and Rewind on the Kerrigan. Pretty common here with the exception. Art of War, sometimes you'll see Giant Killer on the Raynor. But the Art of War is going to basically uninspire his enemies when he pops the W. And then you have the Kerrigan here mid lane. There's trying to get the Dragon Knight for blues. You could hear the Howling Wastes go off, and Venom goes down on the Kerrigan. The heal from Uther. Abathur clone coming in now on the Arthas. 2 Arthas' roots go down on, and that's... Thought I turned that off. Alarms in the middle of games here. Apologies. We do have the actual Arthas falling, the clone falling back here. Vala comes in with the strafe, avoids the stun from Uther. She's able to get it all off. She is Shrink Raid though. And then the pull comes in from Kerrigan, get the kill on Vala. The Arth is still going in. Tychus falls to the Falstad in the back there. Bloodlust coming out. Falstad falling though, and Rhaegar shortly thereafter. A short-lived Bloodlust. The Arthas clone not going to be able to get too much done. And essentially you have a 2v4, 2 for 4 there. And if that tells me anything, it probably will be a Dragon Knight. We'll have to wait and see. And let's see. Abby actually can take top lane for red team, and that's going to kill the hopes of a Dragon Knight here. He is going to have to bail as soon as he captures this, and he's already started digging. He knows, oh, the knockback from Raynor does prevent him from digging, but now he'll be able to dig out safe and sound. You do, of course, have to stun him out of that to prevent the Abathur from escaping. And now you can see, despite having a 2-man advantage, Blue just not able to capitalize on that and get a Dragon Knight. Still 9 minutes 42 seconds into this game. We do not have Dragon Knight. 2v2 bottom, mid lane though, with the Shrine going back topside. Uther coming in here for the stun on Vala. Arthas getting hit by the Tychus overkill, has to fall back. Vala is getting jumped on here by 3 heroes, goes down to the Divine Storm and the Kerrigan. The pull now on the Jerkyroo here, the Rhaegar, he falls. The laser doing work in mid lane. You can see with the great positioning here, it's able to just basically win the battle for the Blues. Any hope of Arthas had of contesting right now is gone as long as that laser drill is up. Falstad has to fall back, being chased by both Kerrigan and Chen. And you can see the damage on the tower starting to add up. Abathur's not going to be able to take the shrine this time. Possibly Falstad could contest with the Abbey Hat, but Kerrigan is nearby to prevent that. If anything, you might want to see red shift rotate bottom to get that, but we do have the Dragon Knight being pulled here mid lane by the Raynor. No, that is not the Raynor, that's the Tychus. Firebat jumping the wall here. They're going in for the kill on the Falstad and the Abathur. I don't think the Abathur's going to be able to get out. A double right there. You can see the Abby body flying. And now Kerrigan, though, is going to take a fall for her aggression. She's paying the price. And now we do have a 2v2 here. Both heroes, all heroes low except the Arthas. The Vala falls first. Arthas now in trouble while the Dragon Knight goes to town on mid-fort. Does get a fort. They get another set of kills. 4 heroes down right now, 4 red. Not looking good as 10 kill advantage, a 2 level advantage, 2 fort advantage as well. Blue team is significantly, in a much better spot, significant lead at this point in the game with the Dragon Knight still at 78% health here. 15 seconds left. Going to be able to get both of these towers down. Abathur going back top. Looks like he wants to push that lane out some more and try and get a fort for reds. Rhaegar and Falstad with the Abathur hat, and now the Abathur clone coming in. 2 Falstads. We've got double vision. The hammer therein comes on out. And it's going to be a 3v4, if anything, at this point with Vala and Arthas close by. Kerrigan's not near. If Blue's not careful here, they could end up in a team fight they don't want. They do have the level 16 talents. The shotgun all coming out from, I believe that was the cloned Falstad, Jobohan. Grenade. Oh, the extended knockback on that grenade from Tychus. A little bit of a team fight possibly here. Kerrigan is hard at work on the Knights, and this is going to be a 5v4 as long as that clone is up. Another shotgun all comes in. That Divine Storm, the Bloodlust, all going down. Laser drills popped out. 2 Arthas. No, that's an Arthas and a Rhaegar there in the middle. Rhaegar falling. Raynor, Chen falling. Now Raynor's going to fall. Arthas going to fall. Tychus and Falstad going at it. Vala comes in. That laser drill doing so much damage. Vala and Tychus falling at the same time, and then Falstad falls. Oh, the intensity. Laser OP, he says. Uther, the lone champion to survive. Kerrigan capture the hard camp and has come back to mid lane to help push it back. Abathur's got his work cut out for him. Checking out those talents now. We haven't in a while. The 13's for the red team. You've got Rewind on Falstad, Spell Shield on Arthas to help. A little bit probably with the Kerrigan Maelstrom, I'm guessing. And then the, what do we have? We did end up with that Hyperion on the Raynor. And then, of course, Panda Pals on the Chen. Shotgun on the Falstad, as we saw. Army of the Dead on Arthas. Bloodlust, of course. Strafe. Ultimate Evolution. All pretty common things. Feral Lunge here for the dog build. Almost no Feral Heart, just the Feral Lunge on the Rhaegar. Frost Shot for that slow on the Vala. Spatial Efficiency. That's an extra Symbiote charge. And the Carapace now will increase movement speed. So he's going for a pure Symbiote build here. No lane push, really. Tumble on the Vala, Stone Skin on the Arthas, Overdrive on the Falstad, very common build here. Executioner on the Kerrigan, and the Raynor, double Executioner. Alright, that time we've turned the alarm off. I'm not sure why it keeps going off. Gathering Radiance on the Uther, and of course a combination attack for that extra damage on the Chen at level 16. How many times can an alarm go off before you're able to turn it off? Let's just make sure it's off. There we go. And so we do have 2v2 right now. Abathur up. He falls back to base, actually. 2 forts down. Mid keep is exposed for red team. Really, really dire situation here. They're only down, well, just about 2 levels now. Now, no talent advantages at this point. You know, if red can force and take a team fight before blue hits level 20, before the resurgences and the heroic upgrades kick in, you could actually have them turn things around. It's going to really come down to the next team fight to see if red can turn things as the shrines come up. Looks like blue is moving to take their giants, red going to take their knights, their bruisers possibly. They are in position for it. Though a little bit of hesitation here. It looks like instead they are going to move towards top shrine. Don't want to give up another dragon knight at this point in the game, almost 14 minutes in. And now blue moves to bottom lane, going to contest for the bruiser camp as well as the shrine. And I'm guessing with this red, we'll take the hard camp, the knights here. They're in a good position too. It'd be good timing. They're actually losing their siege camp here on the bottom lane. Firebat and Dawnslayer taking those down. And yeah, now red goes in. They're able to cap their hard camp. They're putting the mines out. Going to start to push back this bottom lane. We're going to have 3 Merc camps pushing bottom lane for blue right now. 1 Bruiser camp and 2 siege camps. Really, at this point, blue can just defend the mercs, and with the hard camp and these giants, I mean, even with the Abathur clone, this gate is going to fall. There's the shock and all, an early shock and awe from the Falstad. The Abathur clone's on the Vala. Have to see how that goes down. Waiting on the Bloodlust timer. The heroics are up. What is that? Shock and all is down. A little bit of a skirmish here. No hard engages just yet. The Tychus gets caught out and is going to take a fall. He pops first aid and is able to survive. The Divine Storm coming in. 1 Vala falls. Rhaegar is getting hit by that laser drill. He's going to fall. And now Arthas is going to fall. He gets stunned by the Kerrigan and the Chen. 2-0 at this point. Tychus almost dying there, able to just pop first aid to get away. And we do have Vala and Falstad on the defense with the Abathur hat. That keeps at half health. Already 4 siege giants going to work here. Chen takes a fall. Did not actually catch that. I think the Abathur spike got him. Oh, the stun combo. Sorry, from the Firebat coming out here on the Chen there. An interesting death, but to say the least. But they're going to get a keep for it. And it was a 1 for 2 plus the keep here. Abathur, meanwhile, is pushed back top lane. You can see that fort might fall at this point. It's at half. And I think Abathur just focused. Yeah, the mercenaries and the minions alone are going to take that fort down before blue can really react to it. Falstad clearing out bottom lane here. And still, it's a 1-1 as far as the shrines go. Now that level advantage, blue has hit 20. They have popped their heroic upgrades. Resurgence on the Chen and the Uther, so he went for a build he's planning on dying a lot. Extra upgrade on the Hyperion and the Laser Drill, and Bolt of the Storm on Kerrigan. And now there's going to be a lapse here where red does not have 20, and they're fighting down, at this point, down 2 levels. They really need to get control of bottom shrine and fast because Uther just took top. And can Tychus channel the dragon? He does get it in time. Red unable to contest. No delays. And could not cap bottom, just not quick enough to the bottom shrine there to prevent the channel. And it's going to be a strong push here up with that level 20 advantage. It's going to be probably a keep again here for blue. The red Abathur clone is also still most likely on cooldown. We've got Maelstrom on cooldown on the Kerrigan. Everything else appears to be up except for the Rhaegar Bloodlust is about to pop. We'll probably see an engagement, I'm guessing, from reds once the Rhaegar, his Bloodlust, is available, and they can find an opportune moment. They are going to lose the keep. As long as they don't take too many deaths here, they will not lose the game. They could actually defend the core quite easily. The Dragon Knight's almost down. and they can prolong the game, try and get another Dragon Knight win a team fight after they get level 20. The strafe goes off from Vala. The Shotgun not hitting too many. The Panda Pals popped. Bloodlust comes out now, but Vala unable to do anything, getting stunned there as the Bloodlust popped. Falstad also has to fall back, taking a ton of damage. The Vala clone did get off in time, but the laser drill is right next to the core. Great positioning on the drill. And now we've got a Yamato cannon, actually, the Hyperion off on the core. The shields are down. Rhaegar takes a fall. Kerrigan is going to get a kill. Oh, she trades with Falstad. The Vala clone trying to do something. Arthas takes a fall. No resurgence on the Arthas. They are pre-20, and the Vala clone goes down. 3 heroes really low in health right now. Don't know if they can push this core just as strong as it is. We're 17.5 minutes in. Very likely could have seen a keep, though. But instead, even with these extended death timers choosing to fall back, they're going to get the Siege Giants here. While it looks like Minions now tanking the core. Tychus and Raynor going to work, and that likely going to do it for the Reds, unfortunately. Another Hyperion coming in. I actually have to check something here on that Raynor. How did he didn't take quick fingers. He had a... It almost seemed like the cooldown on that Hyperion was super short. But they do get the game. Blue taking it here. There's the build as far as we got into the game. The root coming out on the Rhaegar there was the one talent I think we hadn't seen. Now taking a look at the damage. Siege damage. Tychus leading the way. That drill doing work. Raynor and Abathur close behind. Checking out the hero damage here. Abathur with that stab build actually leading in hero damage. Tychus not far behind. The laser drill, of course, I'm sure accounted for a ton of that. Falstad and Raynor behind with the Vala coming in close after that. In healing, Uther out healing the Rhaegar and Abathur combo here by a substantial margin. Quite a game, quite a match. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. These are some fun viewer games that we do. I believe who was it? ElGrande the Uther and notoriousDIG were the ones that set this up and got this going. And it's basically just pulling in 8 other random people or people that we know to get them all in teams and just have some fun games here, impromptu sessions. Get some drafts in and have a good time. So if you like this, haven't commentated in a while, but go ahead, let me know, and we could definitely I can bring some more of these to you in the future. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and go out there and hit up that ladder, get on it.